My father abandoned my family for years, then came back after my mother died to steal her inheritance. I'm now taking him to court. Did I do the right thing? Hi Reddit, I'm 17 years old, and I'm still processing everything that's happened in the last few months. I feel like my whole life has been turned upside down. And I don't know if I did the right thing. I need some perspective. So here's my story. I grew up with a dad who was largely absent, and my mom always told me he was working hard. But he was hardly ever around. I barely knew him, and he only visited a few days every few months. Despite his absence, my mom never spoke badly of him. She still hoped he'd come around one day. She kept waiting for him to be a real father, but it never happened. 5 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with MS. Her condition got progressively worse, and she was physically incapable of doing much. At just 12, I became her primary caregiver. It wasn't easy, but I did it. I took care of her, went to school, and worked a part-time to help pay the bills. My uncle Tyler helped us with some of the medical expenses, but it was mostly on me. Then after all these years, my father reappeared. I won't lie, it was a little weird. He started showing up more frequently, staying for a few days, offering some support when he could. I didn't know what to think, and it felt like he was pretending to care, but his actions never matched his words. When my mom passed away from MS, everything changed. My father showed up at the house and told me that, since they were still legally married, he had inherited everything. The house, the savings, everything. I was shocked. He had no right to take anything from me. Especially since I had been the one caring for everything. Had to move, but he insisted I would have to move out when I turned 18 because he planned to sell the house. This didn't sit well with me. I didn't know what to do, but I felt trapped. Then, things started getting worse, and my uncle helped me discover that my mom had made a will, leaving everything to me, with him as the executor until I turned 25. My father tried to dispute it, but the will was legitimate. Then, I found texts between my father and his girlfriend, Sophia. They had been living a secret life, and I learned he had been married to her for 15 years and had 2 kids with her. My father tried to spread rumors that my uncle and I had poisoned my mom, but everything started falling apart. Eventually, and I confronted him, and my uncle and grandmother helped me gather the truth about his double life. And Fury confronted him in front of everyone, and he reluctantly admitted to his lies. It was the most difficult thing I've ever done, but I had to stand my ground. I went to court, and with legal help, I won the case. And my father was forced to publicly retract his false accusations, and his attempts to contest the inheritance were blocked. And though I'm now legally emancipated and I'm free from his control, I have the house and I'm starting to rebuild my life. But there's still a part of me that feels conflicted. Did I do the right thing? I feel like I was justified on the letter, but it's still hard to let go of the family I thought I would always have. Should I have tried harder to fix things with him? Or was I right to cut him out completely? First updating, thank you to everyone who commented on my post. Your support has really helped me process everything that's happened. I wasn't expecting this much feedback, and it's been comforting to hear from so many people who understand what I've been through. Since I last posted, I've spent a lot of time reflecting on everything. Cutting my father out of my life has been harder than I thought. I feel relieved that I took control of my own future, but there's still a part of me that feels guilty. It's hard to shake the feeling that maybe I should have tried harder to make things work with him. He's still my father, right? But I keep reminding myself of everything he put me through. I had to raise myself while he was off living a double life, and asked away, and when my mom passed away, he tried to take everything from me. That's not something I can just forgive. And with the legal victory, I feel like I've proven to myself that I don't need him. I've started to feel more at peace with my decision. I'm staying in the house, and I've been getting my finances in order. I'm also spending more time with Tyler, who's been amazing throughout all of this. Although he's been the father figure I needed, and he's supporting me in every way possible. Eating. A lot of people are asking if I've spoken to my father or if I plan on having a relationship with him in the future. Honestly, if I can add, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can ever forgive him. I've heard from some of his friends that he's been trying to contact me, but I haven't responded. I'm still processing everything, and right now I don't feel like I owe him anything. Second updating, it's been a few months, and I've been doing a lot better. I've settled into my life in the house, and things are going well. The court case is officially over, and the stress has finally started to lift. I've been focusing on my education and looking into colleges for the fall. It feels like I'm finally in control of my life for the first time in a long time. I haven't heard from my father since the court hearing. Part of me wonders if I made the right decision, but I keep telling myself that he showed me who he is. He's never truly been a father to me. And I can't let his manipulations keep affecting me. I've been able to move on, and I'm starting to heal. And I've also started talking to Sophia, my dad's girlfriend, and it's been an eye-opener. When she was shocked when she found out about my father's lies. She didn't know about the family dynamics and was genuinely sorry for what I've been through. She has 2 kids, and we've been trying to build a positive relationship. It feels nice to have someone new in my life who is supportive and honest. A lot of people have asked if I've ever considered reconciliation with my father. The truth is, I don't think I ever will. And it's not just the money or the inheritance, it's the way he treated me. I don't think I can forgive him for abandoning me and then trying to steal from me when I was at my lowest. Final updating. It's been about 6 months since I last updated, and I'm finally starting to feel like I'm living my own life, and I've been focused on my studies and preparing for college. My legal emancipation is officially complete, and I'm looking forward to a fresh start. I've learned a lot about myself through this process, and I feel empowered. My relationship with Sophia and her kids has continued to grow, and I'm grateful for the positive people in my life now. And I've learned that family isn't just about blood, it's about support, respect, and love. I found that with Tyler and Sophia, and I feel more at home than I ever did with my biological family. I haven't had any contact with my father. But I'm not sure what the future holds, but for now, I'm focusing on myself. I'm not looking back. I'm finally free. Thank you all for the support and advice you've given me. For all, and I'm so grateful for all the kind words and for helping me realize that I made the right decision.